think will happen when all the state tests change to online testing? And do you think with that available technology, do you think it'll support the change?
I don't think that the technology we have right now will be able to support the change of online testing with like the ACT.
No.
I think that,
Yeah, I was going to say the computers we have, they definitely need to be updated with new computers, but I also think that online testing, if everything goes online testing, it's going to go down for a little bit till we get used to it, but there's only one way to get used to it, which is online testing.
Yeah, I feel like our computers are too slow right now, and we're not able to use them for what they're supposed to be used for.
Not only that, but they like crash in the middle of tests all the time when I take mine online. So it's like, I don't know.
yeah, I think that if we're going to make that transition, we definitely need new technology.
Yeah.
All right. Why should we spend money on new computers, and what would we do with the new computers?
We could switch to online testing with the new computers, which is pretty much where the state's going. But we also could do better in online classes and it's more up to date with everything that's changing, like more technology-wise.
Yeah, I know one time my computer crashed in the middle of a test that I was taking in my online class, and it took me like 2 weeks before the person got back to me to reset my test, so that was a big issue.
Yeah, and plus with the new computers, everything's in one place. You don't have to go fishing through folders in your backpack, and it's just all on your computer.
Yeah. Then also, if we got new computers for the computer lab, we'd be able to run more updated software, which if anybody's going to like an engineer with a degree.
Yeah, I think it'd make everything way more efficient for us as well. Plus, our online textbooks would be able to run a lot faster, because right now the online textbooks...
My online textbooks don't work right now because my computer is too slow.
Yeah.
Why do students need to use computers in school at all? I mean, we've had school for many years before this without computers at all.
I don't know.
Well, no, you can continue.
Okay, I just think that moving forward in the future that there isn't as many opportunities without your computers, and most of your jobs in the world today you will use a computer, so students need to prepare through high school and middle school to prepare for that in not only college but real life.
Like, I'm ahead in my grades, so I have online classes next year because I'm taking advanced courses in the school. So without computers, I would just have to sit there and be stuck in this class that I really don't need to take anymore.
Yeah.
And with computers, there's so much more information available. Teachers can only give you so much, but there's so much more information that's out there in the world that you could use.
They're also a lot more helpful for research papers.
Yeah.
Yes, they
I would
are.
not want to go read
It's a lot
17
better
different
than
books for my research paper.
looking it up in the encyclopedia, which is kind of out of date.
Yeah.
How often do you use computers for schoolwork?
All the time.
Every day.
6 hours a day.
Oh, and-
College English, we have to email her all the time.
Yeah.
And without computers, then...
And even with math, even though it is on paper, and I like that for Matthew, she posts the answers up online, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, my math class, he has us look up videos and stuff on how to do different things in algebra, so.
I have, my entire afternoon is pretty much all online classes, so...
That's how mine is next year. So.
What kind of work do you do on computers that couldn't be completed in any other way?
Research papers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it could be done a different way, but it's
It
much
takes
easier.
more time, yeah.
Photoshop for me, for sure,
Oh, yeah.
because in PowerPoints,
Yeah.
I know first out, and even the yearbook.
Yeah, the yearbook wouldn't have been able to be completed without computers.
Yeah, because you have to send everything in. See,
Like Photoshop some images. Yeah.
How does Microsoft Word help you with school?
I use it all the time for almost every single class, especially college English. If I had to write out all...
Size 12 font times your own double space.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps your papers organized.
Yeah,
Because
it does keep your, everything organized.
It's a lot
And
easier
it's
to keep
legible
notes
by
on.
everybody.
How does technology help you communicate between students and teachers?
I'm gone a lot, and so when I am gone, I am able to email my teachers and get the homework that I've missed.
Yeah.
And especially with Miss Fairchild,
yeah, college English class.
yeah, that's the only form of communication.
Yeah, it'd be
we
way
have
too
with her.
hectic with 4 different schools trying to talk to her about one with all the questions. You can just email her. As long as she responds back, it works.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in my English class where we had a big project due over spring break and there were so many kids with questions, and instead of calling her house, we could just shoot her an email, and she can send a whole group message, she can send just one group message. It's like she's teaching you, but you're not really in school.
Yeah, like if you go on vacation or something and the teacher decides she wants to change something, she could always just shoot you an email and tell you that, hey, this is what we did differently, this is what you
Yeah.
need to know.
How does PowerPoint help you with class?
Presentations. I know in Mr. Johnson's class, we always had to do a lot of presentations, and
We do a lot of presentations in Mr. Johnson's class. It makes it a lot more fun than just sitting there and reading off a slide. Like if you actually see it, it's
interactive learning. is-
Yeah.
Yeah, it sticks better too. Like if you see what's happening rather than just
Yeah, like I have to do a PowerPoint for my art class, and it's so much easier putting pictures up of like, hey, this is what this guy painted, here it is for you, and it's just right
In
there.
my experience this year, I don't think I've had to use PowerPoint once, but I've used it many times throughout my high school career, and yeah.
I do know that in desktop publishing first hour, that's what we made our senior
Yeah.
slideshow on.
Yeah.